So we'll take this slow. We'll do the full flow here, one round. It'll have a little less repetition as some of the previous flows, but again, this is to get all the movements in one go, nice and slow, good progressions. This whole time breathing through the nose, and your goal is to daily get this in one a day at least. After the flow is finished, feel free to repeat the flow for multiple rounds. 3 to 5 is a good start or recommendation. Also, if you want to switch how many of each movement within the flow you do, that can be done at your own accord as well. So say the neck is bothering you more than usual, do a few more of your neck cat-cows or a few more of the spinal cat-cows. If your low back's bothering you, feel free to do some more of the shin box, etc., etc. We're going to start with our floor spread and our hip lock position, so hip down to the feet, where we've got the elbows to the knees, and we're pushing the floor away. The spine is nice and neutral. Imagine we're keeping that tennis ball under the chin, but I'm flat. I'm not here or there. I'm looking straight down from the navel to my nose. I'm parallel to the floor. So I'm going to push away the floor here, just about 20%, nothing crazy. You might actually feel your arms push away. You can slide a little bit here, that's okay. We'll link the elbow to the knees again. We'll go chin to sternum, nose to sternum, forehead to sternum. We'll take the head back up to neutral, keeping the tennis ball held here without losing it. Then we're flat through the spine again. And from this position, we'll look up, trying to lose the tennis ball as late as possible. Shoulders are strong, but not too tense, nice and relaxed. And we'll do one more. Chin to sternum, nose to sternum, forehead. Now we'll take the spine, mid-back, low back. We'll do our full position here. Getting some nice nasal inhales and exhales. Navel back to floor, chest back to floor. Keep the tennis ball, finish out with the neck position and up into the neck cat-cow. Go back to neutral, left hand to low back. Open up, 3 deep breaths. Exhale, go further. Exhale, go further. Return, neck cat-cow. Just calm the neck. Back to neutral. Right hand goes back now, up as far as we can. Keep the hips down and locked. 3 breaths here, going further on the exhale. And return. So after the return, we'll go one more neck cat-cow with the spinal cat-cow added. Breathing through the nose, kidneys up at the end, chin stays in, kidneys down, mid-back down, chest down, head up. Keep the tennis ball. Once we drop the tennis ball, look forward and go back to neutral. From this position, we go to the wall. So we'll be close to a wall. We get into our tall sitting position. We'll do 8 wall angels. As we're doing these wall angels, we'll keep the spine as close to the wall as possible. Try not to let the feet slide out away from you. Keep them heels drawn back towards the butt. This pace is good. You can go a little slower, a little faster. Nasal inhales and exhales. Have your 2-pound weights nearby. We're in our tall sitting now. We'll go into 8 repetitions with our 2-pound weight being as tall through the crown as possible. So between the sits bones or the butt and the crown of the head, we're as tall as possible. 8 reps, making sure we're still breathing through the nose. From after 8 of those, you'll be ready for your rock. To reach, twist one way, twist the other way. 3 rounds of that rock. Reach straight up, twist left, twist right. Last round here. Reach up, twist left, twist right. Give you a little time to catch up if you're following along. After the rocks, we'll rock to shin box, one side. We'll imagine someone's pulling our feet long. We'll go through our pancake, trying not to move in the low back as much as possible. It's impossible to not move at all, so just a little bit at a time. And we'll go to the other side. And we'll do one warm up each way, so nice shin box each way, 2 per side. And then we'll come up to the top of the shin box, reach, lean back a little bit, press the hips forward as we reach back. Then we'll do a left reach and a right reach. Nothing crazy, just a nice little reach each side. Spread wide, 2, up, reach, twist, twist. Spread wide into the pancake. We'll do 2 of these per side. Long, try not to move through the trunk here. Up. From this position, on our last one, we'll be in shin box. We'll come up, doesn't matter which side. We'll come into half kneeling, and then we'll tuck and go into a nice strict lunge. And now we're in our standing wide stance. I'm gonna switch around facing the camera. So we use a half kneeling to get up to our wide stance. From this position, we'll do our twist to lunge. Trying to stay one line from ear, shoulder, hip, and knee. Twisting. And let that front leg stay slightly internally rotated. And we'll do 3 per side. Sorry, 2 per side. We're going to do 2 twisted lunges per side. Then we're going to do 2 twisted lunges with the reach now. So as soon as I start twisting the left, I'm going to take my right hand and reach across, staying nice and tall, almost leaning away from where my hand's going. My head's going to kind of come this way, and my hand's going to reach that way. 2 per side. Feel this in your legs, not your knees. If your knees start to get bothered by this, let me know. We'll do some re-innovations. After 2 twist lunges to each side, we'll stay in our last lunge. After 2 each side, we'll go into our triangle, open up. I'm not trying to have a flat spine here. Bringing the belly to the inner leg. 3 deep breaths. We'll come back up through the lunge. Down to the other side, triangle now. 3 deep breaths, bringing the abdomen to the rib cage. And come back up into the twist. We'll go down one more time to the other side. Instead of doing our triangle, we're actually going to set the hand down as if we were about to go into a triangle, but we'll bring more of a knee bend and right back into our lock position. Doesn't have to be elegant, just get right back to our floor spread, hips down lock. We're going to push the floor away, 20-30%. One big nasal inhale and exhale. Neck cat-cow. Spine cat-cow. Breathe however you feel comfortable with these. Looking forward. Then we're going to take our hands together, rest the head into a child's pose. And I want you to end each round with 3 nasal inhales for 4 seconds. Pause at the top of your inhale for 4 seconds. Exhale for 8 seconds. Inhale for 4. Pause for 4. Exhale for 8 seconds. Inhale for 4. Pause for 4. Exhale for 4. And you can begin your second, third, or fourth round, or just do one. That's okay too.